Hello everybody, it's your boy, the Almighty Green Tat. I'm continuing with a video which is of quite importance. But before I get to the video, comment, like, share, subscribe, notification bell on top, and most importantly, comment in the comment section below after the video is complete. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and always notification bell on top. So when I make the video, it comes direct from me to you for your enjoying pleasure. Now, let's get to the reason why the video. This is actually the key to victory for the Eagles against the New York Giants, who are coming to Philadelphia to play. This game has multitude or magnitude for the victory. The Eagles gonna have to secure home field advantage. We need the NFC East, and we got to have the number one seed to secure the victory at hand. So, word around the NFL, the New York Giants will not be playing most of their players. They're gonna be playing on some of them. We're not exactly sure who them players are going to be. I'm assuming that inactive list will come out today or maybe tomorrow before the game actually begins. So, with that being said, the key to victory is this: no more turnovers. We suffered that game last week against New Orleans Saints with turnover, and that would cost us the game. An interception and a fumble. Those two cost us the game last week. And we can't afford to have any more turnover in this game. And the reason why the turnover appeared in this game is because of Gardner Minshew. Now, Gardner Minshew threw over 200 yards passing in this game, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And the pick was off a deflection to it was either Quez Watkins or Devonta Smith, which bounced off the player, and since Gardner Minshew was looking toward that direction of the receiver, the defensive back were able to jump the ball and sprinted the ball into the end zone for the pick, and that was called. Remember that it was 13. It was 13. It was 14. Yeah, it was 13 to 10. 13 to 10. But when that interception made it 19 to 10, the field goal made 20 to 10, the Eagles the game 20 to 10. And that would cost us, that was the major victory for the New Orleans Saints. The Eagles should have won that game. The turnover cost us. Gardner Minshew was not too accurate in the passing because he had more incompletes than completion and attempts. Now, he had more incompletions than attempts and what it was. And so that is the reason why. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to change that. It's always completions and attempts. So he had more incompletions than attempts. No, he had more incomplete than completions. Let me get that correct. He had more incompletions than completions. So I had to get that correct because I don't want to look dumb on video doing that. Well, y'all go back and check out the stats and you see the incompletes, meaning the completions, the attempts, and incompletes. So I want to get that cleared up. But anyway, the key to victory is defense. The defense last week did all they can. They got sacks and put the New Orleans Saints offense back several yards to get off the field. They did it all last week. They had a total of, I think, 5 sacks in the game, I believe, in that game against the Saints. But like I always say, sacks ain't nothing when you don't win the game. It's nothing to me. So when the Eagles lost that game last week, them sacks that went out the window for me. I'm sorry. So this game against the New York Giants is very vital. We got to win. It's a must win. Because if we don't win this game, the Cowboys will have the NFC East, even though the Eagles might have the number 1 or probably number 2 seed, depending on victories and wins, losses. You know what I'm saying? Because the 49ers are 12-4. The Eagles right now are 13-3. If we lose one more game, the more likely the Eagles may be the number 3 seed instead of number 2 seed, or 1 for that matter. So we got to do it correct. Now, where it is in the Eagles locker room is that Jalen Hurts is scheduled to return tomorrow against the New York Giants. C.J. Gardner and the other guy who the Eagles got via trade from the Chicago Bears are in a 21-day window, and they are scheduled to start this week. Personally, I wouldn't play C.J. Gardner. I would let him rest one more week before the playoffs. Keep the guys that have been playing all this long, keep them out there. But I will start that defensive end via trade because Sweat hurt himself last week as well. He had a neck stinger, and so they say he's doing really well. But I wouldn't play. I wouldn't play Josh Sweat either. I would let Josh Sweat wait out this week for the playoff game because we're gonna need many players healthy going into the week against whoever we play the lower seed. So a lot of that is in play at this moment. But the guy against the Chicago, who the Eaton got from the Chicago Bears, he needs to be out there this weekend against the Giants. He needs to play. He needs all the snaps he can to help him win this football game. But also, what I believe is the Eagles are going to probably play most of those starters in the first half. And if the Eagles get a big lead, say like 35, 38, maybe 40 points, then the Eagles are probably going to start pulling out their players and start putting in their backup, their second and third stringers. I hope the Eagles also rest Miles Sanders, because Miles Sanders ain't got nothing to prove no more this year. He's fifth in rushing. He had double-digit touchdowns. He's going to the Pro Bowl, and he's an All-Pro for the first time in his career. And so I will rest him. I would not play Miles Sanders. But I will activate Trey Sermons, who the Eagles got off the waiver wire early part of this year. He only played one game and didn't play much at all. For the life of me, I don't understand, because from what I've heard, in the first game he played, he ran through the hole. He hit the holes rather hard and was running hard. So I expect the Eagles to play Trey Sermons this week against the New York Giants. I will let Boston Scott play, and I will also let Gainwell play. That's a three-headed guys right there. Let them three guys play. Rest Miles Sanders. Wide receivers. Quez Watkins needs to rebound himself, so I will play Quez Watkins a lot. I will put some of the other wide receivers out there that need to play, but I will rest Devonta Smith and I will rest A.J. Brown, because those two guys are already over 1,000 yards receiving this year. Multiple touchdowns between the both of them as well, so I will rest them. The tight end group, I will probably rest. I will play Goddard probably in the first quarter. But I probably play him all the first quarter, a little bit the second quarter, and pull him out. And I'll let the other tight end play as well. So there's so many things that could happen. The Eagles have also released Opeta, who the Eagles drafted some years ago. He's been with the Eagles for 4 years now. And if the Eagles do get to the Super Bowl this year and they win it, Opeta will get a Super Bowl ring. He will get a ring. If he don't get picked up by no other team, he will get a ring. That's for sure. That's what I wanted to say. Also, special teams. Boston Scott. I probably wouldn't play Boston Scott on special teams. I'll probably put him on punt return. I'll probably put him on, let him be the third string running back, and I will get another wide receiver or another running back who they get off the practice squad, and let a lot of the practice squad players play. So the Eagles might activate their entire practice squad unit, because they probably gonna let some of them guys play in the second half and get most of the first stringers out, and so some of the second stringers who play a little bit backup units, let some of them guys not play as well. So a lot can happen in this game, y'all. A lot can happen, and I'm looking forward to this victory. Now, I'm not gonna predict any points. I've been looking at a lot of other Eagle content creators. They don't already put their points up already. Some of them saying 30 points or more over the New York Giants. I'm not gonna put no points up on. I'm not even gonna talk about the New York Giants and how many points the Eagles should score. But if they do, like I said, but I did say if the Eagles score between 35, 38, or 40 points, if they score those many points, they should get all their stars out and let a little bit of the second and third stringers play. Let them guys play, because we need to know what we have going into the playoffs or the tournament, if you will. We need to see that. So it's very important the Eagles do get some victories, get the victory, secure number 1 seed, secure home field, and secure the NFC East. And for Dallas Cowboys, who they play the Washington Redskins this week, this week as well. I'm praying and hope that the Washington Commanders beat the Cowboys. If they do, the Cowboys will not win the NFC East. It'll be the Eagles. I put it this way: if the Eagles lose the game against the New York Giants, and if the Cowboys lose the game against the Washington Commanders, the Eagles will win the NFC East. But as far as the number 1 seed and home field, that might be an issue. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to do several things at hand. And that's everything. I mean, 3 things at hand. Secure home field, number 1 seed, and the NFC East. That's what's important for the Eagles and the organization and for the players, because we still got some players that's hurt, really, really hurt badly. That's why I'm saying that C.J. Johnson shouldn't play at all. He shouldn't even play. I wouldn't even put him out there. Avante Maddox, another question mark. He ain't gonna play at all because he just got this is his second. I think this is his second game hurt. So if we get that extra week off or extra 2 weeks off, Avante Maddox will be back in the playoffs. C.J. Johnson should be back in the playoffs as well. So that's what's really important at this moment in time. Getting players healthy, getting them off the field. If the Eagles get between 35, 38, or 40 points put on the scoreboard early in the first half, if they can get at least half those points, maybe if they get 30 points in the first half, something like that, then you can start getting players off the field. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be up to the backups to help keep the score the way it is and put up extra points to secure a victory. That's what it's gonna be about. Those are the keys to victory. We ain't gotta talk about the defense, because we know the defense is gonna be very, very pissed off after the loss against the Saints last week. The offense gonna be pissed off as well. So we ain't gotta worry about the offense and the defense or special teams. It's about coaching. It's about getting the players, getting second and third string players on the field. If we get 35 or 40 points scored, getting players off, keeping them healthy, keeping them fresh. Again, this is the Green Talents. Harder back at you. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and please comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think of this video. So again, this is my keys to victory. And you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday, because tomorrow is game day, baby. And once again, let's get this cheer off. EAGLES, Eagles. Holla back. Peace.